So ending 2025 and my reflection on 2025 and how it's really affecting me, that how I operate and function this first quarter has been super eye-opening to me. Well, number one, I'm ending 2025 with almost 2 full years with Top Flite. We grew 400%, which is awesome. I mean, I'm not saying that to brag. I mean, it's awesome. My heart and soul, hopefully you know me by now, or if you're getting to know me, is I put 100% into whatever I commit to. It's exciting to put 100% into this company and watch it grow because it's for really good people and for really good purposes. If you haven't heard, we have Homeless Angels, which we have a homeless shelter and feed the homeless, and it just makes it a lot easier to push because it's bigger than us. But so that's one thing. Have a lot of people that came to help us, for us to help them grow their business. So super, don't take that for granted. But I also think like 2025 was just for business was such a year of watching everybody like figure out what the new now is. And then I just realized that the new now it may be the new now, but it's really not new. And it still boils down to relationships and hard work always pay off. Like putting relationships first always pays off. And that is just a fact. And I've always tried to do that. 100% I'm sure I've let people down. But at the end of the day, I think I mentioned it in other videos, like I can't want it more than you want it for yourself. And that has always been a struggle for me. And so I learned a lot about having a plan, having a written plan, and doing my best to follow that written plan and holding people accountable. I mean, I cannot feel guilty to hold people accountable. And there's a lot that comes with that, right? If I'm holding people accountable, am I accountable to myself? Am I mimicking the behaviors of accountability so that people can see that in me and trust me? And I can't take it personal when somebody doesn't like my feedback, because it's just very, I'm very honest. My heart is in it for the right reasons. But I learned too in 2025 that relationships matter and that you have to honor those above everything. And if I do that, things do fall into place. And I'm watching real estate agent. I'm anybody in sales. Because I talked to insurance agents the other day. I talked to MI people. I talked to people who sell my hair, whatever. But like, do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it, or let them know why you can't do it. But no matter what, your systems have to support yourself. And they have to care about people. If you don't care, it doesn't matter what systems you set up. It's not going to work. Like, you have to care about the people and what you're doing. If you don't care, it's not going to work. And I also learned that I am old, 58. I'm going to be 58 years old, and I can only do so much. And I have to rely on other people to help me. And people are going to let you down, and it's okay, because I let people down, and it's going to be okay, but I cannot do it all. So this year, I probably traveled 2 to 3 weeks a month last year, and I really don't want to do that. I really want to be more strategic, make sure that I'm serving everybody as best as I can from afar, but I want to put people in places where they can really succeed at a high level instead of me. And I want to do it through people and not just, by myself. I'm working with the team of loan officers throughout the country and explaining to them that, you have to have a plan. And then that plan, it can change. Like, everybody puts together a business plan and then they stick it in their drawer and they hope that it comes to fruition by the end of the year. But I've learned 2 things about that business plan. Number one, the main why has to be important to you and has to fuel your reasoning behind getting up every single day and doing what you do. If it doesn't have a big enough place and meaning in your heart and your soul, you're not committed to it. It's not big enough. It's not. And I think that's what they always meant, like, it's got to be big. It's got to be big enough. I don't think it has to be big in the sense of, big money, big numbers, but big enough to matter to you. So like, when you think about it, my why for so many years was my kids. Like, I wanted my kids to be able to go to college with no debt. I wanted my kids to be able to have nice things. But it was for my kids, my kids, my kids, my kids. And that was a big enough why to push me to do everything I did for all that time. And then now you're like, okay, well, what's my why now? Well, my why now is that I want to be able to help people create wonderful lives that they are proud of and excited and happy, and help them find their why, and then help lead them to meet that why. So it's kind of exciting to do that. It's so far more rewarding to watch it in other people, because when it's big enough and they hit it, like, oh my gosh, like, just the joy that it brings them. But then also knowing it's okay to change them. So like we use a method called the 1-3-5, which came from Keller Williams, and it's, one big why, 3 strategies, and 5 strategies under the 3 big pillars. So if you have 5 under a pillar and you're not going to do the 5, or you're finding 3 months in you never did 2 of the 5, change them. You're not going to do them. You're not going to do them. It's not like you're going to miraculously start getting up at 5 in the morning like me. What was I thinking? Right? Just change it to what you will do and what you want to do and what you like to do that fuels that one that one pillar. It's just, why does it take so long for us to learn that? Like, it's okay. It's okay. And if you keep putting things on your calendar and you keep erasing them, or you're not doing them, or you don't respect them enough, then stop putting them on your calendar. Like, I had someone, I was working with a group the other day in our sales mastermind, and, someone's like, it's on my calendar every day, but then my emails get in the way, or my phone calls get in the way, and this, that, and the other. And okay, what's one thing that you can put on your calendar that will move the needle in your business, and that you are willing to commit to 100%? Just one thing. And there were all kinds of answers. Okay, let's just try that one thing. Let's just try that one thing for a certain period of time. And you need to respect it like it's a doctor's appointment. Respect it like your life depends on it. Respect it if it's a chat, whatever it is, respect that time. And if you move it, you need to move it, replace it, or make sure that you move it and keep it. And let's just start with that. Let's just start with one thing and commit to that. And we'll see how we do. They all know what they need to do, but you got to do it. And we go to all these seminars, and we read all these self-help books, and we watch all this stuff, and we scroll and find all this stuff. But the question is, it's always the implementation, and it's always the commitment behind doing it. And, if it's not for the people or for the right reasons, it's going to show. So don't do it unless you're helping somebody. And there's just so many ways that we can show up and help one another and make a difference, whatever our job is. I was at Dunkin' Donuts, no, not Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kreme. And I mean, the kid was just like amazing. He made my day, and because he was just a great human. And he really served these donuts like it was the best thing ever, which they are the best thing ever. And I don't even know how many I ate, but I just said to him, thank you. Like, you are so good at what you do. And he's selling donuts, but God love him. He's great at it. We all can affect somebody somehow all the time. So that was my new year. Love you and mean it.